Hello, my name is Gagan and this is my individual reflection video. Firstly, I would like to discuss the 100 steps to a startup process. This is designed for future entrepreneurs to ensure that they end up with a successful business model for their startup. The 100 steps to a startup includes 7 phases: preparing the startup, finding the problem, finding the solution, creating the venture, developing the product, developing the market, and scaling up. 100 steps to a startup connected to my understanding of a new venture in many ways. I learned how to develop my idea and build a startup in the 21st century. I also learned finding a customer segment before developing a product, idea, or service is important. Throughout this course, I learned the basic steps of starting a business, along with new topics like the lean canvas, how it's an efficient way of carrying out an idea and turning it into a business idea. I learned how to choose a beachhead and determine a value proposition. I learned how to craft an elevator pitch. Also, I learned to look for a problem that consumers are having to come up with an idea to solve that. I learned a couple things that surprised me about myself and the 100 steps to a startup. Something that I've learned through the duration of this course is that I want to build my own startup. With the knowledge that I've gained from this course, I'm becoming closer to learning about the basics before I start. What I learned about 100 steps to a startup is to not be afraid of change, because it's actually good. I also learned that when we move backwards and pivot our business idea, we're actually moving forward with a more improved idea. This learning relates to entrepreneurship and the development of a business model. We shouldn't be afraid of change when it comes to our ideas. Instead, we should be happy to see our idea grow and improve. We have to understand any successful entrepreneur plans undergo a lot of change before they're perfected. And we have to acknowledge our successful business startup will come from experimenting and trying new things until we find something that works. Lastly, I would like to thank you for watching my individual reflection video. I would like to thank you, Professor Robert Greene, for helping me get through this course, as well as my team for all their hard work.